The Su-37 was a fourth-generation fighter with a front-canard horizontal stabilizer, which has been said to have an extremely bright future. It was also the first Russian fighter to be fitted with the engine thrust vector control. It caught the attention of the United States and NATO at the time. Remember, in June 1997, at the famous International Air Show in Le Bourget, France, Russian pilots surprised the public with an unprecedented performance of a supersonic jet fighter known as the Su-37. The MiG-29 and Su-37 demonstration flight, at that time known as the Su-27M, overshadowed a joint German and American experimental product, the new generation X-31A fighter. Only a single Su-37 prototype was ever born. Unfortunately, the life of this aircraft only lasted for 7 years. It had a tragic fate in a catastrophic accident, resulting in the entire Su-37 project being suspended. The Su-37 fighter jet was based on the legendary Soviet version of the Su-27, in the hopes of creating a fighter jet to counter stealth F-22 fighter. The aircraft was originally designated Su-27M, later renamed Su-37. Like the original version, the Su-37 was designed to be a multi-role fighter, operating in all weather conditions regardless of the day and night. The aircraft made its maiden flight in April 1996. The distinguishing feature of the Su-37 compared to other models developed from the Su-27 is its super maneuverability with the use of fully independent 2D vector engines. The pilot can perform incredible aerobatic moves with this aircraft, intentionally put it into a state of non-motivation to let the aircraft hover freely, or losing control but then simply regaining balance. Basically, the design of the Su-37 is not much different from that of the Su-27 series. It is a large fighter with wings swept back, a pair of canards at the wing roots to improve lift and horizontal balance. The fuselage is slung forward, characterized by a pointed nose, which houses the radar system. The pilot sits in a rubber glass cockpit with great views. Compared to its contemporaries, the Su-37's cockpit was much more modern, all of which were liquid crystal displays, two vertical tail fins at the rear, each sitting on the top of the engine exhaust. The difference of the Su-37 lies in avionics, the digital fly-by-wire flight control system, which was directly linked to the thrust vectoring control system, provides additional maneuverability at high angles of attack and low speeds. The radar system is an NO-11M bar sponge Doppler phase array radar that provided the aircraft with simultaneous air-to-air and air-to-ground capability. The radar was capable of tracking 20 aerial targets and directing missiles towards 8 of them simultaneously. The heart of the Su-37 were two Saturn AR-37FU afterburning turbofan engines. It provides 83 kN dry thrust each and up to 142 kN with afterburner. Su-37 can reach a maximum speed of 2,500 km per hour at altitude, and at sea level, it can cruise at 1,400 km per hour. Range of 3,300 km, service ceiling of 18,800 meters, rate of climb of 230 meters per second. In terms of weapons, the Russian fighter is armed with a 30mm GSS-31 internal cannon with 150 rounds. It has 12 hardpoints, consisting of 2 wingtip trails, 10 wing and fuselage stations with a capacity of 8 tons of ordnance. This fighter aircraft could carry a mix of short-range R-73E and R-77 missiles for air combat and various IR and radar homing missiles for ground attack role. The early Su-37 painted in a disruptive sand and brown scheme. Its nozzle could deflect up or down in the pitch axis, together or differentially. At the Farnborough show in September 1996, the Su-37 was launched with an amazing performance. The aircraft pitched up to 180 degrees and maintained the tail first position momentarily, which would theoretically allow the aircraft to fire a missile at a combat opponent. The Su-37 performed a 360 degrees loop with an extremely tight turning radius the length of the aircraft. According to test pilot Anatoly Kravchuk, thrust vectoring would have given the aircraft a considerable advantage in close-in dogfights. The Su-37 is considered the most maneuverable fighter among the variants developed from the Su-27. It is also considered the best maneuverable aircraft of the Russia in the past. All hope for this modern fighter was put to an end on December 19, 2002. While performing a vertical flight to slow down, the Su-37 crashed and burst due to repeated exceeding of the aircraft's design load during 6 years of testing. The test pilot parachuted out safely, but the entire Su-37 program was subsequently suspended indefinitely. This was partly due to the fact that Russian contemporaries have had a significant level of development. On the other hand, because the Su-37 has spent too much on development. From the experience of making Su-37, Russia has developed other versions such as Su-35. The fighter is considered to be the most dangerous of Russia at the present time. The modern technologies on Su-37 demonstrator also have helped Russia effectively modernize the Su-30 MKI export aircraft. As for the Su-37, the aircraft served as a pioneer to pave the way for the aircrafts with much more maneuverability later. Video about Su-37 fighter stopped here. Thank you for watching. If you want me to make a video of your favorite weapon, let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you find this video interesting. It's my motivation to make the next video. Do not forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again.